Right, so we got this pen holder here, and it is nearly perfect. You can see it's got some stuff on the top we gotta sand out, but more importantly, it's got this void right here. See that? Try to get you closer. Whoop. So it's pretty cool looking, and it's a feature of the wood that I definitely want to emphasize and include in the piece. So we're gonna fill it, we're gonna sand it, and it's gonna look super cool when we're done. So I'll show you how to do that. Okay, first up, get some packing tape, or blue tape will work. I actually like packing tape because it's clear. It lets me see if there's a nice seal up to this edge here. So we're gonna put the packing tape right here. You don't need that much excess, overlap off the top, but it's not gonna hurt anything. So that's gonna give you a little dam to work up against when you go to put the CA glue or epoxy, whatever you wanna use, but I use CA glue for small voids like this. Here's what I got on hand. Loctite, super glue. Super glue is CA glue, if you're wondering. So yeah, they have like the gel stuff as well. I don't really like that as much. It has its uses, but you'll see this stuff goes on. And what we're really looking to do is just create a pool of it in that spot, right? We want extra rather than not enough, because we can always sand down to it. So let's apply it. Okay, so let's see if I can do two things at once here. There you go. Put a nice thick bead on and let it settle into that void. You might be surprised how much ends up getting absorbed. So you can see the bead of glue sitting a little bit proud of the surface there, and it's kind of working its way in. That's probably going to be enough. Make sure when you do this that you get the entirety of the void, so if it tapers a little bit at the end, make sure you kind of overlap that little taper to make sure it's super stable. So when you pass this off to a customer or the recipient of the gift, they're not having to worry about the thing slowly splitting apart on you. That's not fun for anyone. All right, we'll let that dry. Most likely that's going to be enough, if not too much, but that's okay. We can chisel and sand that off super easily, and we'll show that next. All right, so we came back a little while later, and this is hardened up. So now we're going to take a relatively sharp chisel to this. This one's not terribly sharp, but it'll work. This is also way wider of a chisel than you're going to need, but I like a wide chisel. It stops me from gouging into the piece with a corner because I am a rookie with chisels. So let's go take this off. All right, let's see if we can get it here. Oh yeah. So you can see, still have a little extra on there that we're going to take off with the sander. But we just saved ourselves a lot of time by using the chisel to take that big chunk off. Don't worry about any minor scrapes from the chisel. That's part of the reason I use a wide one, is I feel like I'm less likely to damage the piece. But as long as they're not too deep, you're going to be able to sand them off just fine. So now we're going to take this over to the oscillating spindle sander. All right, so here's the piece all finished. Not bad, huh? So hopefully you can see it's filled all the way flush with that CA glue. It's perfectly clear. So this void still looks like a void, but it's super stable, flush to the surface. Now it's just a cool feature instead of
a defect that's going to compromise any structural integrity. Hope you learned something from that. Yeah, do the YouTube things if you want to help us grow. If you got anything out of this at all, toss us a like. Till next time, peace.